Hey there, David Moss, back again. Hello from the Luxor, Las Vegas, and happy birthday, Zoox. So we're going to take Zoox, which is an autonomous ride service owned by Amazon since 2020 that they paid just over $1 billion for, and is currently live in Las Vegas giving free rides. They're kind of on a pilot trial program in San Francisco. They're testing out in Austin and testing out in Miami. Those are soon to be relaunched, and announcing other cities that they're going to implement, like Phoenix, Arizona, my hometown. So we booked here. We've had quite the struggle today. The service opens up at 11 a.m. and I booked one right at 11 a.m. just to see. I couldn't quite take the ride, and it said 12 minutes for it to come. I immediately got matched, but ever since I've been trying, since about 4, I'll give it 4:30 actually, I've not been able to get a ride. I'm staying at Resorts World. It's taking me back, but I decided to take Emotional ride, which you'll see in tomorrow's video. Where I had a very bad safety critical intervention. The driver had to take over. But again, happy birthday, Zoox. This is their 12th anniversary. Yes, 12th, even though they just opened service less than a year ago. But on there. So it was a couple guys started out in Bay Area testing. And again, in 2020, Amazon acquired them for just over $1 billion. And now they're in service here in Las Vegas. And they're offering free rides. You can't take it anywhere. It's got a big fence. But you can take it to most of the major casinos. They have drop-offs, but you have to be picked up there, so you can't be at an off-the-strip resort, or you want to go to the anywhere you want, like a normal rideshare service. It's just the use, but you can't complain because it's free. But you can complain in a sense because it's taken me over 2 hours, and the rumors about Las Vegas being dead and tourism are definitely true from my experience this week. It's the weekday, it's summer, it's supposed to be slow. And I'm still having a horrible wait for, put it in perspective for deals. I'm staying at Hilton's Resorts World, which is a nice hotel, one of the nicer ones on the Strip. I know there's the Conrad and the Crockford on the property, but still, I'm getting waived resort fees, waived parking, $15 a night credit, and I'm only paying $85 a night for a very luxury, fine hotel experience, which would normally never, ever happen. But now we're going to wait. It should come around 7:20. Zoox is notorious for very horrible, awful wait times, but we'll see if that's changed, if that's improved, and we'll pick it back up at the Luxor. So here's our Zoox, and it came at 7:20, so even a little bit ahead of schedule. But still in the ballpark where it wasn't a bad idea. So you can see it's still going. There's an Uber and a Zoox pickup zone. So the future is here. It's not just Uber zones or rideshare zones, but the Zoox zones and autonomous zones. It's a cool place. So finding a place to stop that's still saying let's see. Okay, so you can change the theme on there. I made it yellow color. Yep, you can chime it, which is cool. I guess you can't change the colors now, but we'll open the door. Very nice. Requested by DM. So I'll put my phone on the wireless charger. And I love sitting in this orientation because you're driving backwards. So David, requested by David, ride in 16 minutes.
Use the touch screen to close the doors.
Yep, so you hit close doors. And it makes sense in a way, but I kind of wish it was just a one-step operation. Maybe in the future, but you have to also then press start ride. Because I already have my seatbelt on, it should be able to do that. Turn the music off. The speakers are actually pretty good in here. We're not going to play copyrighted music. But again, I've been trying to get... Oh wow, we're going backwards. I've never been backwards on a Zoox. But that's very exciting. I don't know why we backed up. I just backed up to turn. That's pretty cool. Turning there, we got the little fishtail effect because it's got the hydraulic suspension. I can't get the wireless chargers to work. It's been like that every time I've been in the car. I'm actually going to switch sides. Personally, I would ride backwards just because it's so unique. You got there's the Luxor. We're riding now so you can actually see more of.
Please fasten your seatbelt for your safety.
So yelled, good. We're on over the speed bump. Very nice. It's a very, very expensive car, and that was very smooth. We just stopped. I wouldn't call that necessarily I don't know. Yeah, I guess you got to call that a phantom brake or a phantom slowdown. But you can see on there climate. So we'll put that baby on ice cold, temperature, personal fan. You can turn it up even. We'll put that a little down for the video. You can play music. I guess you can connect now. Oh, okay, cool. That's brand new. You normally wouldn't be able to do that. So that's new. You can connect. Great job, Zoox. Help. Oh, emergency pullover. You can call. Great. And you got the center camera watching us. You got an emergency brake button there. You got lights if you want to turn it on. They're there. So we're not taking Las Vegas Boulevard, but we're going down on the back side. And again, can't get the wireless chargers to work. I don't know if they're on. But we're great. We're off to the races. Try to show you a bit of the ride, but it's, of course, very tough when it's all blocked off. But you can see, like, the strip in a great way when you're around here. I wish it was going that direction. I get it for time, but there's two just things. So there's like New York, New York. There's T-Mobile Arena there. So, I mean, you have a great, awesome view in here. It's incredibly roomy. 5'10" and change. And got all the leg room you could ever want. Again, no luggage storage, though. They don't have anywhere that rides to the airport yet. But if you had two people, you could easily get two people's luggage on the other side of here. I wouldn't be worried about that one bit. But so far, confident, smooth experience. I've been in Zoox, at least 10 rides. So far, this has honestly been the best. They must have had some refinements. There was that little phantom slowdown. It was very smooth, but it was like, why the heck did you slow down? But we're on there. So again, very frustrating how long it took to get this ride. So we're just hanging out. You can see beautiful Las Vegas around sunset. You can see the Rio. Super, super cool time. All the lidars and stuff. We'll go around the cab at the end of the ride, so you can see all the sensors and the beautiful lidars and such. You got USB ports right in here. A little hard to tell. Oh, you can see the ambient lighting there, though. That's nice. You got that. Looks like still. Oh yeah, the wireless chargings are working now that the ride is going. Oh, okay. You can see it. You can see it now. So that's cool. again, I mean, it's flawless ride. Incredibly smooth. Like, I'm very particularly happy. This doesn't seem to be one of their new Gen 2 vehicles that they unveiled. They make these in Hayward, California, in the San Francisco Bay Area. Those still don't seem to be, live, at least here. Maybe those will be coming to like Austin and Miami and such. But again, I mean, just that was a lane change in the middle of an intersection. At least where I'm from, that's illegal. It was smooth. Like, a lot of people do that. If an Uber driver did that, you wouldn't bat an eye. I don't know Nevada law, but normally Robotaxi and Waymo do not do that. But again, it's so smooth. You wouldn't even known or cared. And if there isn't a high service demand, we'll show you how to book a ride at the end. I didn't cover that just because I was so pumped that a ride showed up that I just wanted to book one before somebody took this car, because I've been waiting again over 2 hours. So, for my buddy Dallas Tesla Club, he has this link or this X account here, Tesla Autonomous Vehicle Tracker. Tesla just added 6 new Model Ys, so you can see exactly where I'm spending the ride from. But Tesla's ramping. That's another 6 cars in Texas. Zoox here only has 5 of these vehicles, purpose-made robotaxis, registered for the whole state, and Tesla just added another 6. So again, another incredibly smooth, flawless ride. They gave me some notifications when I was coming. Your Zoox has arrived, arriving soon. It was a little harsh brake, more than normal, but definitely smoother than most. Like, I'm very happy. Like, I try to be as tough on these as I can, but I'm trying to give it the benefit of the doubt in today's video, because I am noticing real life progress of the system. That's cool. You can see the little Zoox light for people to see. But I mean, this has been wonderful. Like, I wish I could get these readily available. Like, it's such a pleasant experience. While I'm waiting for my friend Tim to come, I may try to book just another one just to see. And we're going to Resorts World, so we will see the little check-in stand. Zoox's birthday, maybe they have something going on for that. But Zoox is the official rideshare partner of Resorts World, so they have special privileges, special pickup area that's much more convenient than the regular rideshare zone. Shouldn't say much more. It does save you 5 minutes of walking each way. I guess one way, because on the drop off, you can't get dropped off in the convenient spot. But it's nice, it's covered. The regular Uber lot is just out in the open. But I really like Resorts World. I think it's underrated. I know they're not doing well. but great time here in Las Vegas. $85 a night, though. I mean, like, I don't even want to leave town. I'm going to in the morning, but I truly don't. Like, if I could live at Resorts World for $85 a day, I'd get my Nevada license. So we're picking up speed. It says 40 miles an hour. So the motional I was in would not go over 35 unless I was passing somebody. So it's going like the proper speed, you know, a little over 10% over, just 5 miles an hour over the limit. So it's making the turn there, which is nice. It does show you on the screen, but it also doesn't have turn signals. So I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on that. I had a commenter or somebody DM me about Tesla Robotaxi get rid of turn signal noises, and they were frustrated because they needed that as an accessibility feature because they were visually impaired, like my father is, and that's why they reached out to me. They're like, you should say something about this, because for those people riding in the service, they're not going to like that because they won't know when it's turning. So maybe Zoox will do that, but I don't think that's necessarily fair, because at the same time, you know, the ride services aren't made for those people today. Like, they're not currently supported. There's not like a true easy workflow for those people to book on their own. So the customary noise of getting close that is common in all these ride shares. But again, I mean, hats off to Zoox. Happy 12th birthday. By far the smoothest, best experience. Like, you can watch my video. That's not my video. It's Kyle Connors of Out of Spec. I'm in the video with him and Chris Bowie. I don't know what's his name. I can't remember his podcast, but shout out to you, Chris. But I mean, we rode a ride emotional from Hyundai Korea, and then we rode in one of these on the way back, and we had a super nasty phantom brake at the end, right on Las Vegas Boulevard. It was crazy. So you can see the Zoox stand there. So we'll wait to get our belongings.
Please
Great.
watch your head and check
And
for
then
traffic as you leave.
Open the door.
Don't forget your things.
And here's another toaster. They're all around. But again, that's Zoox. Awesome ride. By far the best experience I've had yet. Happy birthday.